Oh, Rudy right. Brisk day in the garage. Ed here. Completed the build. Want to thank you for following along with me. It was a fun little build. But, let's see, it had its problems. I know you sharp-eyed individuals out there can tell me what problems I had and maybe how I overcame them. But if you have questions, comments, please comment. But let me do a rundown of some of the problems that I had when I was doing this cute little build. Okay, number one, box in the background. US box. Okay, the sprue that came on has these wonderful kanjis on it. It says made in Japan. Pardon my American education for not being able to read this beautiful language. Okay. Now, that's not unusual to have a kit built somewhere else. It is kind of unusual to have another manufacturer reboxed and put out as your own. Okay. Now, unfortunately, they took out all the beautiful details and they gave us a one-piece, one-page instruction manual. Well, that's great for just building the model. And it's a wonderful model. Don't get me wrong. Go ahead and bring this down. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a spin. Don't you see it from all angles here? Okay, one of the main problems I had with this plastic was formulated very hard. But also it made it very brittle. Made it snap easy. As if you noticed, parts broke. When I tried to screw on the backing, it snapped. I had to glue on the back. The decals that came with it were, horror story. The paper wouldn't wet properly. La-di-da. Had to scrape off the paper from the back to the front. Sometimes I didn't get all the paper off, which I found out here. Didn't get all the paper off. I didn't notice that until I sealed it in with a future floor finish. And now it's plasticized and part of it. Now, quick little lesson on scale. This thing's about 3 inches tall. If you're building these for display, this will give you a good idea of how much storage space you need, where you need to put them, what you need to do. There's the backing for it. It slides onto that pole in the back, or glues. Suction cup on the back of it. This is a wonderful little addition to the collection. Yes, it's part of a collection. There's another one that I did a while back. Had problems with it too, as you can tell. Even had one leg shatter. so I just built some battle damage on it. But with the trouble that it had, so you just think of what it is, do it, and you have a problem. Yeah, okay, everybody has problems. Accept it and go. And here's the other one. Other box for it. Here's how it turned out. Oop, let it flop over there. But problems abound. Don't let them stop you. Just learn how to overcome. I mean, I had no markings. This is where box art, because I didn't know where to place these decals. Box art and your research comes in to play here. I mean, Harmony Gold put out Robotech series. I believe it's back in the 80s. And they're remastered and now put out, so you can watch this series. Research is half the fun. It's the most fun. Hey. Building, doing, concentrating, that part is for you. Now, Movie Making 101, you learn how to build your models and how to photograph your models. We'll get into a little bit of that later, but right now it's the building. I would like to have your comments on the build, especially with what went wrong with this build. We're in this together. Let's have fun with this. Oh, ooh, I'm chilly out here. I'm going to go ahead and back off here. I want to thank you again for going through this build with me, and want you to have excuse me, please have a very, very good day. Thanks again.